Hey guys, it's Brian, and as you can tell, I'm doing something a little different today. I figured out how to get my action cam to work as a webcam, and decided to try it. I got to go to my comic shop yesterday because I had an eye doctor's appointment in Panama, and the eye doctor said that everything looked all right. So that's about as good as you can get for my eye condition. So no news is good news on that front. But I went to the comic shop and I picked up 3 books. Shazam #2, which I got to get #1 of, and Mr. Miracle #12. I gotta finish that series. But I also picked up White Widow #1 from Absolute Comics Group. They're a new startup. It's going to be, all their comics are going to tie into one universe, so that's kind of cool. Even though they got a Markiplier comic, and that's not my thing, but yeah, thought I heard something. Anyway, it follows a girl named Gabrielle Garcia. She is your average college student, average comic college student, supermodel looks, athletic, smart. Her parents are geniuses in the scientific field. But one of the things they hinted on in this comic is that she's sick. She has some kind of cancer, or what I'm assuming is a type of cancer. And her parents, to save her life, end up injecting her with this serum, or what they hope is a cure that gives her Spider-Man-like, Venom-like superpowers. She kind of reminds me of Haunt, if you ever read the Haunt series by Robert Kirkman and I can't think of the artist, and I feel bad for that right now. Anyway, y'all know which story I'm talking about. Her costume and abilities give me that type of vibe from her. They didn't go into great detail in her origin, and that, going by this one comic, makes me feel like they could have put a little more into it. Like, it even ends in a cliffhanger, which makes you have to pick up issue 2, which I'm going to have to do now to get the full origin story. But I also hope that issue 2 expands upon her parents. I don't know how long this plans on running for. I know that it started out as a Kickstarter, and they have up to 4 issues on the Kickstarter website so far. But this suffers from what I hope not. It reads like it's going to be a maxi series, a 12-issue miniseries. I had high hopes for this book, but as of right now, it's kind of like, issue 2 will probably be better. Hopefully it will be. I told Rick, my comic shop owner dude, to put me down for issue 2 for now, and then once I read issue 2, we'll go from there. Before I forget, this is done by is there no names on this cover? Okay, well, hold on real quick. Let me look it up. Okay, it is done by Jamie Tyndall. Sorry. And I'm not sure who the artist is. This is taking too long. Oh, there we go. Jamie Tyndall and Benny Powell. So, that's the co-creators, writer and artist, I believe. But as far as art goes, I like the art for the most part. It looks very much like 90s style art. Dang, I wish I could remember the artist for Haunt. It's ticking me off. But anyway, it Greg Capullo. I'm an idiot. It reminds me a lot of his art, especially when she's in her costume. Here's a good representation of the art. I mean, you go from the traditional comic book art, and then every so often you get a splash page that has like a more detailed design to it. See, like, you go from that kind of art style to trying to get there to that kind of art style. Sorry, I've never been good at showing off art. But yeah, overall, except for those couple of pages, the art seems pretty consistent. And if you're a fan of like 90s style art and the tropes of that area, I think you'll enjoy this book. Just don't go in expecting a miracle. Don't go in thinking that this is going to be the new Spider-Woman or Spider Gwen or a Black Widow or White Canary. Just go into it and knowing that they're a new startup and that it's another universe that you get to jump into, and just have fun with it. And I think that you might get some enjoyment out of it. I don't know if I'll be on this for the long haul, but for now I will get issue 2. But I'm curious about your thoughts. If you picked it up, what you think about it. And with that, guys, I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to go eat some supper. Talk at y'all later. Love y'all. God bless.